Hello and welcome. We have just a really quick video today showcasing some of my favorite stationery goodies, including pens and stamps and glue and journals and so on and so forth. Can't have a stationery video without incorporating a typewriter. They're just one of my absolute favorite ways to journal and to write. So I'll post a link down below to my favorite typewriter shop, and now let's move on. As always, the Leuchtturm 1917 journal notebook is my favorite. It's the one I keep going back to over and over. I've used this journal for years, and although I try a lot of other journals, this is just my favorite. This one has an attachable pen loop. It just sticks on in the back. I love the paper. I like the ruling. It's nice and slim. I like that it has pages numbered. I love the ribbons that it comes with. There's 2 ribbons and they are really well made. They don't unravel like so many other ribbons do. And I like the little elastic strap that holds everything together and the pocket in the back. So it just, I have so much to say about this journal. It's a good one. We'll come back to this later. We'll also come back to those pens too. Real quick, I have these 2 Phonics Stamps that I found on Yoseka Stationery. These are really fun because you can kind of use them as like habit trackers or planners, or I don't know. There's one that has the days of the week and then one that has just 0 through 31, so you could use it as a calendar. And I think for those folks that really like bullet journaling or keeping track of things would appreciate these. They have a little ink pad in the bottom there, so you don't even have to worry about that. Usually I'm so interested in stamps, but I get really overwhelmed because there's so many options. And then on top of it, I have to then think about ink pads, and there's so many options for that too that I get really overwhelmed and I can't make a decision. So it's nice to have a little package. And these ones can be reused over and over, which is another thing that I always feel kind of hesitant about a stamp. Like, you have a cute bunny, but how many times do you want to use the cute bunny? This is also my favorite glue stick. It's called Glue, Gloo. I found this on Jet Pens. It's got a square glue stick inside, which is nice for like gluing around like squared edges. I don't know what I like about this glue stick. It's just the whole package. Also, I have more recently been using a label maker. This is a Dymo embossing label maker. And I found this online and Amazon. I'm always really reluctant to say Amazon. Anyways, but that's where I found it. It came with red, blue, and black sticky tape, and so you just punch your little words and you stick it on things. And I have labeled so many things in my life now that I have a label maker. And true, I have done that with the typewriter too. I use like sticker paper, and I put it in the typewriter, load it up, cut it out, stick it on. But this is also really nice too. So next we have this little pen pouch that I got off of Jet Pens. And I don't know if this is a favorite of mine yet. I'm trying it out, just seeing how it feels. It has a little mesh pocket in the front where I've been keeping my pens, and like a little spare pen refill for the Jet Pens, not the Jet Pens, the Multi-Pens by Jetstream. Sorry, I've had too much coffee. So here's inside. It has 3 pockets, 1 middle pocket and then 2 larger pockets. I have a Canon Ivy mini printer, which has been really fun to use. And if I wasn't using my camera to record this, I would demonstrate how the camera functions or the printer functions. But I'm sure you could find a lot of information about it from other YouTube channels. I also have this Pitt glue stick. Honestly, this is not my favorite, But I got it for traveling because it's the size of a pen. So that just seemed like a really good option for traveling. Not that the glue stick I normally use is that much bigger, but it is a little bit bulky. So, so the Pitt pen it is. These are my favorite scissors. I've had these for years. I got them on jet pens as well. I like the feel of them. They cut really nicely. They need to be cleaned. They're called Nakabayashi stainless steel scissors. And then I have this little Midori stapler, which is super compact, and it's just like the perfect travel size. And you just click this little button here, and then it pops out, and voila, you got a little stapler. And then when you're done with it, you push the button back again, and it flattens out like the size of a little eraser. These are the tags that were on the pen pouch, by the way. Luddite, I think, is the company. It's made with Cordura. It's a difficult word for me to say. Let's just demonstrate this glue stick. Y'all know how glue sticks works, but you know, goes on blue and it dries clear. I like that. It's helpful to know where the glue is going down. And I got a little excess glue, made a mess. Oh wow. Okay, let's take a closer look now. The pens. I have two different types. One is a highlighter. I love these highlighters. These are the Mark Plus. They have 2 colors per pen, which is just fantastic because they're relatively small. They're not that much bigger than a normal pen. They're smaller than this multi-pen. And yet you get 2 highlighting colors, which just comes in handy and is really convenient. Makes me want to go back to school and take a bunch of notes just so I can use these highlighters. So the first one I have is with a dark blue and a light blue. This light blue is just a little bit too light, I think, for my tastes, because sometimes it's easy to overlook. It's like almost not there. This one is my favorite of the 2. It's a gray and pink. And I like both of these colors. I feel like they stand out. Good highlighter colors. You can use both at once if you wanted to. Do a little like decorating, I suppose. And now the multi-pen. This is the Jetstream Multi-Pen from Stationery. I'm obsessed with this pen. I love the colors. This is the 0.7 millimeter size. So there's 3 different ink colors. We have black, we have blue, we have red. It's really tactile. It feels really good to click. It's really nice to click. The top button or knock is your black because they figure you're using black the most. It also is a bigger refill or it has more ink than the red and blue because they figure you're going to be using that more. And that's how I use it. I use the black primarily and then the red and blue every so often. So it's perfect. I also really love these colors. They're great colors. And because I've been a fountain pen user for so long, I think having this fatter pen feels really good in my hand. Most of the fountain pens I've ever used are thicker pens in general. And so going from a fountain pen back to like a regular ballpoint pen, it just feels very awkward in my hand because it's so skinny. This is nice and really comfortable and has a little rubber grip that does get kind of dirty. It does collect dust and such, but it's comfortable. Really, I just like the colors. I think the Jetstream ink is really nice and consistent, and it's super satisfying to click. I just love this pen. It's my go-to pen these days. So if you're still watching, I have a little giveaway surprise for you all. kind of a little secret giveaway, if you will. I have a Jetstream Multi-Pen, this one here in the yellow. There is this Leuchtturm pen case. This is the compact pen case. You could put a little tiny journal like a field notes in there if you wanted to. There is a little speck of dust. Unused though, I promise. A 1917 Leuchtturm A5 size journal with the lined ruling. New in its little package. And a Dymo embossing label maker. I know, this is like a really random giveaway, but here you go. If you want it, all you have to do to enter is simply leave a comment in this video, and then within the next couple of days, I'm going to submit all of the comments to a random picker, and a name will be drawn, and I'll try to reach out to the person, and voila. Good luck, everybody, and thank you all for watching. Bye.